Hello, fellow ambitionists, and welcome to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. I'm your host, and this is where we turn your ambitions into actionable plans. Through proven strategies, personalized goal roadmaps, and a focus on progress, I'll guide you in breaking down big goals into milestones you can achieve. Each episode delivers practical tools to help you stay on track and make real progress towards your goals. Ready to start accomplishing? Let's dive in. Hello. Today we're talking about how to break a big goal down into manageable steps. Okay. So the instinct when facing a big goal is to list everything it requires and just start working. Okay. That instinct creates a specific and expensive problem, which is a long list of tasks in no particular order. And that is not a plan. Okay. It is inventory. You cannot tell from an inventory whether you are on pace, what to do first, or whether what you're doing this week is going to get you to the actual goal date. So, a promotion pursuit, a PMP certification, a leadership development program, a performance target. Each of these has enough moving parts that an inventory approach almost always produces work done in the wrong order. Okay. Effort that cannot be used until something else is done first, and a deadline that arrives before the goal is ready. And before you're ready. So, what you need is a breakdown, which is a structured decomposition of the goal into phases, milestones, and weekly work. So, start with phases, not tasks. The first layer is phases. A phase is a major stage of work, which is a significant chunk that, when complete, produces something concrete before the next stage begins. So, pursuing a promotion might have four phases, which is documenting your current impacts and building the promotion case, completing the leadership development work the role requires, making the case visible to the people who will make the decision, and navigating the formal review process. Okay. A PMP certification might have three: completing the required education hours, intensive exam preparation, and then the exam itself. You need to identify these major stages before you can plan any individual tasks. This order matters because the phase sequence determines the task sequence, and the tasks done in the wrong phase create work that has to be redone, and nobody wants that. So, define specific milestones within each phase. Once your phases are named, identify the specific milestones within each one. Okay, a milestone, FYI, is a completable piece of work with a clear, unambiguous done date. Okay, so work on the promotion case is not a milestone. Promotion case document complete with two qualified impact examples and endorsement from a direct manager. That's a milestone. Okay. Study for the exam is not a milestone. Complete all 5 study modules and score above 75% on 3 consecutive practice exams is a milestone. The specificity is what makes progress visible and measurable. Okay. When your milestones are vague, you can work for weeks and still not know how far you have come. So, when you're specific, you always know exactly where you are. Now, map which work has to happen before the other work can begin. Inside each phase, some tasks are sequential and some are parallel. Identifying which is mapping the dependencies, produces a sequence rather than a pile. For every significant piece of work, ask, is anything waiting for this before it can start? The work that other work depends on belongs first. This mapping prevents the most expensive first time mistake in any goal pursuit, which is doing significant work only to discover that the thing it connects to is not ready because something that needed to happen first has not happened yet. It sucks ass, believe me. So, assign each week its own specific work. Size to real hours, okay? So, once your phases, your milestones, and your sequence are mapped, assign work to specific weeks. Each week gets a specific tasks that need to happen for the plan to stay on pace, sized to the hours you actually have available to work on it that week. So, not a long list of everything still left to do, just what belongs to this week. Okay. That specificity is what transforms a plan from a document you consult occasionally into something you work from every day. Okay? Goal Accomplishment Made Easy builds its entire breakdown automatically and shows you only this week's tasks when you open the app. Learn more about that at app.goalaccomplishment.com, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. Stay committed. Keep taking those small daily steps and watch your goals turn to reality. For more resources and personalized support, visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com, and we'll see you in the next episode.